Welcome to Trucker Reacts. I'm back with another video, and this is not a good video. Man, it's crazy. Seems like every week, once a week, reporting on these illegals crashing in and killing 2 or 3 people. This is the latest one happened the other day in California on I-10 here in Southern California, and yeah, it's a bad one. I got a news story here from a news station out in California. So I think it's ABC 7. We'll find out as soon as we hit the video. But let's go ahead and check it out. Then I got some more stuff to cover. This is a mess. I'm getting tired of this crap. It's getting ridiculous. It's out of hand. Should have been taken care of years ago. Everybody got slack on the rules. And now we're all paying for it. Now it's coming home to roost in California. You know, they've been fighting this new rules about the English, the illegals, and all that. But it's a shame. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, ABC 7 out there in Southern California. Here's a news story here.
That dash cam video showing the semi truck plowing into several cars on the 10 freeway yesterday in Ontario, killing 3 people.
Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan joins us live from Rancho Cucamonga, where he spoke with CHP about the crash and the driver. Rob.
And that driver facing multiple felony charges, suspected of DUI after that horrific freeway crash in Ontario. Now let's get to that video showing the moment the driver slammed into several cars stopped ahead of him. Dashcam video from inside a Freightliner truck showing the moment the driver plowed into several cars stopped ahead of it on the westbound 10 freeway in Ontario. A total of 8 vehicles involved in the crash. 3 people were killed.
Wow.
The truck driver arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs.
For us officers, it's really
21 years old.
To see not
Didn't
just
even
a deceased
slow
person,
down
but
or
knowing
nothing.
that person's family is going to receive the worst possible news of their life.
All because someone was allegedly under the influence.
This is one of those incidents that it could have definitely been
preventable.
It happened just after 1 o'clock Tuesday afternoon.
One
of the victims identified as a 54-year-old man from Upland.
Illegal.
2 of the other people who died were burned so badly in the fire
Spoke
they
no
haven't
English.
been identified. The truck driver is a 21-year-old
Allegedly.
man from Yuba City in Northern California.
He was eventually transferred to the hospital and he was checked out by the medical staff. And our officers determined that he was driving under the influence of drugs.
He's a professional truck driver.
Truck drivers in general are professional, and we all know better as professional drivers of how to be safe.
The entire freeway was closed down for a while during the afternoon, well into the evening, as the CHP needed to do a hazmat cleanup because fuel from the truck was leaking.
This is sadly a reminder of how precious life is and how fast it could be taken away at the hands of somebody who is driving irresponsibly, somebody who is impaired.
The truck broke down on the side of the road.
And the CHP says they will be inspecting the truck just to rule out any mechanical issues. One thing they did say about that video is it makes it abundantly clear that no one cut in front of the truck driver, so that can be ruled out. Live in Rancho Cucamonga, Rob.
They're not going to go with that. He wasn't cut off by anybody. He didn't slow down. Man, that's sad, man. Something's going to have to be done. I mean, they're working on it now. It's hard to clean up this mess after all these years. Everybody's getting a lot of pushback for them trying to get these people off the road. And it's not good. So we're going to go here. We're going to share a video from Bonehead Truckers. I texted him earlier, asking if I could use his video on this video. He said, sure, go right ahead. So appreciate that, Ike, for letting us use the video over here. He went literally in depth and found out some information about this. Let me see. I think this is just the one right here. Yeah. I think I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. So appreciate you, Ike. Everybody give thanks to Ike. Go on. Let him know. We appreciate it. All right. So let's get the big screen and let's start it. This is Ike's coverage, Bonehead Truckers.
A friend of mine in the parking lot facing the freeway, and the red truck was traveling at a high rate of speed when everyone else was stopped. And he just was traveling fast, and he didn't hit his brakes. He didn't try to slow down. He just went full force into the back of another truck, crushing 2 other cars.
What was your initial thought when you saw it?
Somebody just died.
It was that bad?
Yeah, because when the truck collided with the other, there's a mangled car on the other side. I believe that car exploded on impact because there was a huge fireball that went up in the air.
Wow.
The truck driver is a 21-year-old man from Yuba City in Northern California.
He was eventually transported to the hospital, and he was checked out by the medical staff. And our officers determined that he was driving under the influence of drugs.
He's a professional truck driver.
Here we go.
Truck drivers in general are professional, and we all know better as professional drivers of how to be safe.
The entire freeway was closed down for a while.
A real professional truck driver should have said. This older guys that came off the road, me, Ike, a few other ones. We were professionals, real professionals. We didn't do this kind of crap, that's for sure.
While during the afternoon, well into the evening, as the CHP needed to do a hazmat cleanup because fuel from the truck was leaking.
This is sadly a reminder of how precious life is and how fast it could be taken away at the hands of somebody who is driving irresponsibly, somebody who is impaired.
If this wreck doesn't blow your mind, just wait until the end of this video. I'm about to show you proof that California does not care. Their DOT officers does not care, because we hear from a DOT officer in California. This was filmed by a truck driver, and this will blow your mind. Yeah. Let's talk about this driver, though. This driver, who the media wants to hold his name, because, you know, obviously over there in California we don't want to offend the Jeets over there, okay? But there, I said it, okay? Whatever you want to call me that. So the name here is Jasan Preet Singh, okay? Now if you look right here, there's not a T right there. They probably have, it's probably too many letters, okay? This guy, DUI drug charge, and then manslaughter while intoxicated. He's already got he's held on $250,000 bail. So wow, that's the guy. That's the guy who's out of California.
No bail.
21 years old. 21. Now, I'm going to show you guys the company that he works for. As you guys can tell, you know, you see the name right here. You see that big name. But if you actually look on the side of the truck, there's a separate name right there, okay? And so I went to go look up that name. And this is who I came up to. They're actually out of Indianapolis.
Wow.
There's drivers from California, but the company's out of Indianapolis, out of an apartment, looks like. Actually, when I Googled that address, it came up to a mattress company.
Mattress company. Oh, let me write that address down. Maybe we'll go check it out after we watch this. Let's see. Mattress company. All right, let's continue.
As a matter of fact, let me show you that. It actually came up to a mattress company.
Oh, he's got
it says
right.
Unit M. So maybe there's another address, but this is when I copied and pasted. This is what it came out of. Okay, 10 truck operation. I heard someone say that they saw that it came out of an apartment complex. This company. Let's go back to Safer Web here. Let me show you what Safer says. This company, look at this. The inspections alone. 45 inspections, 22 out of service. I wonder if that has to do with, that's just the vehicle. That's just the vehicle. That's not the driver. That's nearly 50%. How are they allowed to drive on the road?
They should have been shut down.
With nearly 50% out of service rating. Inspections, driver inspections, out of 70, 12 are out of service. That's 17%, over double the national average. This one says safety violations, vehicle maintenance, 74 total, 11 severe. Wow. Okay, unsafe driving, 11. 4 says severe, add another one. Hours of service compliance, 26 total. 14 were severe. I said severe.
Wow, that's
How
crazy.
are these people allowed to drive?
What are they doing on the road?
And especially in California. I'm about to show you this video that shows this driver, or this driver actually records a DOT officer. And you guys are going to be amazed about
48.9% out of service. That is crazy. How are they still on the road? I don't get it.
what you hear. As far as the video of the crash goes, I've only shown part of it here for YouTube reasons. However, if you have not seen it already, the other people have it on their channel. I actually have it on my X account. Someone sent me an email with this guy's name.
Man, go follow Bonehead Truckers on X. I haven't, if I brought it up since I changed his channel over to Trucker Reacts. I changed the X account. So go check out my X account under Trucker Reacts. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who sends me emails and stuff. I can't do this stuff without you. Absolutely. I cannot do this stuff without you guys that actually come in here and help. Contact@boneheadtruckers.com is our email address. But watch this video. This is going to make your blood boil. And Secretary Sean Duffy has been, made aware of this video. And, hey, and one last thing before I let's show you this video is that this is California's doing. This right here is California's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Californians, you listening? Gavin Newsom says you're welcome. Watch this video.
What are they going to do about it now?
With the 4-level 1, just based on the truck, so
shouldn't have had to come to this.
Long strokes on the rear, all with the spec. Then finally they went with the truck with the trailer. Everything looks pretty good.
Awesome.
Logs look good. License is good.
Nice. That was pretty quick, man. Thanks.
So branded stick on the truck and the trailer. Stickers are good for 3 months or 90 days. So you probably won't be inspected again until maybe in January of next year.
Okay, cool. So I'm good. I don't got to sweat no bullets.
Unless you're coming through the scales, or unless you're coming through the scales, or driving down the road, they see something wrong visually.
Yeah, then they'll pull me in for quick question for you: Are they making you guys comply with like the English proficiency? They're not making you guys? No.
Not here in California. Yeah, so here in California we're not enforcing it.
Did they talk to you guys about it or anything? Or?
Yeah, they said don't enforce it.
They said specifically don't enforce it.
Don't enforce it, yeah, because this kind of top down, so California, we don't enforce that rule.
Yeah.
It could change anytime.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we're not enforcing the English.
Yeah, well, I saw
Wow.
they kept the 40 million federal funds from like the highway stuff, and I thought maybe they might have like caved or something, but I guess not. No. Are you guys running into a lot of those drivers, like where they just you can't communicate with them? How do you guys do your inspections?
If we're trying to do level 1 with them, if they can't understand our instructions, then we just do a level 2, which is pretty much level 2, which is pretty much just where we're just checking paperwork, doing a walk around, and that's it. We just go let you out.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
So it's because because we're underneath the truck, and then you over here like fidgeting with the key and all that stuff. It's kind of like
it's dangerous.
Don't touch the keys, right?
Yeah.
You go back under and then go over and touching the keys again. It's kind of like, all right, you know what? That's too dangerous. That's too dangerous for me, right? That's a safety concern, right? So it's kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna call underneath the truck if you're not understanding my instructions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate your help, man. You have a good night.
You too, bro.
That's it. That's it for that. Man, that's crazy. They don't even, after losing the 40 million, they're still not doing anything about the language. Will this tragic event change anything in California? Did it wake Gavin Newsom up? I don't know. I guess time will tell. They better hurry up. But while I was putting this video together, I came across this on I can't see my screen, but I Googled it. Again, this first story that popped up was out of California, Fox News, talking about this crash and the dude that was driving the truck, Sin, whatever his name is, says illegal immigrant trucker accused in fatal California crash released by Biden administration after 2022 border crossing. Jashanpreet Singh crossed the border in 2022, was arrested for gross vehicle manslaughter while intoxicated. A 21-year-old illegal immigrant from India who crossed the southern border in 2022 and was released by the Biden administration is now accused of causing a fiery semi-truck crash that killed 3 people in Southern California. According to federal sources, the suspect, identified as Jashanpreet Singh, was first encountered by Border Patrol agents in California's El Centro sector in March 2022 and released into the interior of the country pending an immigration hearing. Did he ever have an immigration hearing? Singh has now been arrested on suspicion of gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated after plowing his big rig into slow-moving traffic on the I-10 freeway in San Bernardino County. So that's it. He was crossed the border in 2022 and released into the United States pending a hearing. The crash, caught on dashcam video, left at least 3 people dead and several injured. Police said Singh never hit the brakes before slamming to the traffic jam, citing toxicology tests that confirmed impairment. I wonder, they didn't say what he was impaired on, though. Is it alcohol? Was it drugs? Who knows? I guess I don't know if that'll come out eventually either. DHS sources confirm he is not in lawful immigration status and that ICE has lodged an immigration detainer following his arrest. Well, don't send him back till after he faces consequences of his actions. Singh was released under the Biden administration's 2022 Alternatives to Detention policy. One of several instances Fox News has documented where illegal immigrants released pending hearings went on to commit a crime. There's a bunch of them. The incident is the latest involving illegal immigrant truck drivers in the United States. Yes. A lot of news coverage. They talk about the one down in Florida with Harjinder Singh. Let's see. A statement released by Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy on October 15th points to a widespread issue among big rig drivers, inability to pass English language requirements. Okay, he put states on notice this year. Held $40 million back from California. So I said, yeah, he was illegal. Came across the border down there in Mexico. I've been to Mexico. How do you get into Mexico? They just let him in for nothing, for free or for whatever. And then cross the United States after being released pending a immigration hearing. Wow. It just don't make sense. But that's the lax things we had under the Biden administration as far as the borders. So, man, that's crazy. Crazy video, man. I hope this is the last one I have to cover like this. This is crazy. But it has to stop. It has to stop. So they're trying their best. But it just keeps happening. So sad. So let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. And it's crazy. So everybody have a good day. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.